My name is Jeff Raffauf, and I'm one of the pastors at West Lawn United Methodist Church. I and Pastor Chris have been bringing these daily connection videos 6 days a week now since the middle of March, and now 12 weeks into this quarantine and stay-at-home order, and now the yellow phase. In the midst of all of this, these have been challenging times for us. And so we hope that these times together on these videos have been encouraging to you, encouraging you in your life, encouraging you in your spiritual journey, and uplifting to you. And we hope helping you to connect with one another. Pastor Chris in particular has had a great challenge, if you will, coming to a new church effective March 1st, and after just 2 Sundays together to be thrust into this stay at home and worship by online only. You have gotten to know him, or at least feel like you've gotten to know him through these videos and through his time preaching and in worship. But he hasn't had the same opportunity to get to know you. So as he prepares to move later this month to our community and continue his ministry with us here at West Lawn, let me just encourage you to be gracious. Be gracious to him. And remember that you may know him and know a lot about him and his family, and his love for Batman and Star Wars and his dogs and all of that. But he hasn't had the same opportunities to get to know you. So with that said, Pastor Chris and I have really enjoyed our times together for Stump the Pastor. And the premise was pretty simple. You would submit pictures that would inspire us or stump us, but hopefully inspire us to then share with you something of a devotional nature based on that picture. Well, we still have some more to do, and we have some more people who are going to get involved in the coming weeks. But Chris and I thought it would be fun to try it with one another, and so I sent him a picture, which I'm sure he'll be sharing about recently or soon, and he sent me one as well. And the picture is of his motorcycle. I was amused by that. I don't have a lot of experience with motorcycles. I tried riding a motorcycle. I got my motorcycle permit. My parents never found out about that, I believe. But the motorcycle I was trying to learn on was not very dependable. I found myself pushing it up a lot of hills so I could coast down and kickstart it. And the one time I did actually get it running pretty well, I was driving up a rather busy a busy highway, let's say, Route 19 above Pittsburgh, and just felt myself feeling awfully small on that motorcycle, especially as a big tractor trailer went past me. I thought to myself how easy it would be to slide right under that trailer, and I would be a speed bump for him. He might not even know that he had hit me. And so pretty much my days on a motorcycle ended then and there. But Chris likes motorcycles. And so I thought to myself, what can I say about motorcycles? Well, I was told one time that there's actually a motorcycle reference in the Bible. And I said, really? This person was telling me. I said, I find that hard to believe. He said, yes. In the Old Testament, it says, the roar of King David's triumph was heard throughout the land. Well, the truth of the matter is, I have told that joke many, many times over many, many years. And I went to try to find that reference today, and I could not find it. But I will tell you this. I found 38 references to triumph. 38 references to, okay, so maybe they weren't talking about that, I believe, British-made motorcycle. But there are 38 references to triumph. By the way, there are no references to Harley-Davidson, Kawasaki, or Suzuki. Just saying. But there's an interesting passage in the Psalms, Psalm 18, verse 50, to be precise. And it says, great triumphs he gives to his kingdom. Great triumphs he gives to his king, and shows steadfast love to his anointed, to David and his descendants forever. Now I know the triumph that I'm referencing is a victory, and the faithful one brings great triumphs, serves God in such a way, serves his king in such a way as to bring him glory and fame and dominion and the spoils of war. And while we don't like to think about dominion or dominating others or oppressing others or even the spoils of war, with God by our side, we get to do amazing things in the name of Jesus Christ. and we get to bring victory to others. So, Chris, you may not ride a Triumph, and I don't believe you do, but God gives you and me and all of us together, gives us the opportunity to offer a witness, a faithful witness to God and God's love through Jesus Christ, made known to us and extended from us through us to others. As God gives us that victory, let us live our lives in such a way that we are presenting the fruit of our witness to our God and our King. Friends, it's good to be with you today. Look for Pastor Chris. Look for him on that blue motorcycle, and I hope you'll be welcoming he and his family as they move this month to West Lawn. Extend a gracious West Lawn welcome to them, and may God be with you until we meet again. So, there may not be motorcycles in the Bible, but Austin, did you know that there's baseball in the Bible?
I didn't know there's baseball in the Bible.
Yes, in Genesis 1:1 it says, "In the big inning."